Okay, it's about 16 degrees outside. It's a fairly windy day. You can see my towel on the line there. It's blowing pretty consistently. Wind's gusting right to left. It's quite a strong wind. I'm here at my KC-02 at the moment. I'm using 0.4 gram BBs and I'm using Brook gas. The King Arms butt pad there on the end. I've got a Simmons 3-10x44 wide angle Pro Hunter scope and a UTG Leapers mount. Internally, I'm running a different setup to a stock one. I've got, I think it's a 510 times 6.01mm steel, stainless steel barrel. Really good tolerances. That's made by A+ Studios. I've got future energy bucking. I've got a different screw under the dial for the hop to be aligned with, and I've got a whole bunch of tape spacers in there, which I made myself. And I've tuned the weapon pretty well. It's getting about, maximum range of 80 meters, firing from an elevated position with 0.4s on a good day of wind behind it. You can still make it to 100 just about. It's a pretty accurate weapon. So we're going to do a 25-meter test. I've got a Bisley air rifle target up there, and I'm just going to see if I can get a few rounds fired off. I've got 5 rounds in my magazine. I'm not going there dead on at the end. Let's go and have a little look at the target. Okay, so even with the wind out here, look at that. 4 shots in the center and then 1 slightly off. That from 25 meters. That's good tuning. Not to blow my own trumpet too much, and it's also a very good rifle. That's accurate. The main things that give it what it's got, a certain level of panache, if you want to call it that, is the fact that I'm using a Simmons rifle scope. Simmons are extremely high quality, extremely nice wide angle, perfect eye relief, incredibly stable scope. I mean, it's just, generally speaking, it's just, one of the best. I tend to use Simmons on my air rifles for hunting with, and I've used more rimfires in the past. They are really nice bits of kit. So Simmons, that's one reason, okay? But image clarity is just gonna, blow most other manufacturers out the water, in my opinion. It makes Nico Sterling look like you're looking for a foggy window. Stock, pretty reasonable. I've adjusted it, length of pull here a bit longer. I've got a King Arms butt pad. I find that extra sort of, extra couple to sort of half an inch or so adds to the eye relief. The mount as well, that's gonna help in part because it's so stable, but the real thing is, the trick to lining it all up is having it accurate in the first place. That's where the hop comes into play. The hop's being tuned and tuned and tuned. 0.4 gram BBs, it only ever runs the same ammunition, same brand, King Arms and Madbull, that's it, same OEM anyway. Only ever runs that same ammunition. Okay? The inner workings have all been kept correctly, they've been lubricated, they've been greased, they've been, maintained. The hop screw underneath the dial has been replaced for a slightly longer one. It digs in more, it imparts more lift. It will lift a 0.4 gram BB. You can lift 0.43s, but there's no point in going that heavy. Okay? So optics and hop are one half of the equation. The other half of the equation, barrel spacers. I've made my own out of tape. There's 2 barrel spacers in there. The original inner barrel comes up to about here on a KC-02. Alright, about there. So it's over double the length of the original barrel. It's a 6.01mm. Now, that coupled with a future energy hop bucking, which by the way, incredibly precise and consistent, that's what gives it its accuracy. It's a really great gun, accurate out to about, I'd say for hunting people, in airsoft terms, you're looking at 65-70 meters, quite alright, It is a warm weather gun, it is gas, bipod as well, is a nice stable bipod with a decent adjustment. So, again, it's just the overall platform of it. It's consistent, and that's the main thing. Consistency in shot placement is everything when you're trying to hit something or somebody with a minimal amount of rounds. Shot placement and consistency, predictability, knowing whether rounds are going to land. That's been my accuracy test for my KC-02. Thanks for watching.